Can you tell me your name and where you are from?
My name's Olivia, and I'm from Australia, Sydney.
Olivia, what was your intention coming here?
It's a big question. What I said at the Cocos Circle at the beginning of this retreat was essentially just to know myself better, to connect with a part of me that felt a little bit dormant and that it just needed to be explored.
Do you feel that intention was met in your time here?
Definitely, and so much more.
How so?
I feel connected with a purpose, and a purpose bigger than myself. I feel like I have some really practical tools to work with for all the ebbs and flows of life, and I don't feel like I have mastery over those tools, but I just feel like I have them, and I feel like I have the understanding of and the willingness to keep focused.
Did you find the practices and guidance supportive of your journey here?
Completely, yeah.
Can you share how you found it supportive?
Well, it just felt really, really true. Like there was nothing that felt misaligned with the deeper truth inside me. Like everything, I found Roman extremely authentic and real and uncomplicated. Like it's just, the message is direct, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it just felt really, really like directly aligned with my heart, and like there was nothing for me to not trust, and it's without it being like kind of putting Paititi or Roman or anyone here on a pedestal, but actually because everyone was so human, is so human, and so honest about it, it really made it available and made me feel like I'm in the right place. Yeah.
Which practice did you find most supportive or your favorite that we did here?
Well, I mean, I can't deny that I love the ayahuasca ceremonies. They're just like such beautiful adventures and challenges, but because they're so helpful, the challenges are just make me feel stronger afterwards. So definitely the ceremonies, but I think in terms of what carrying it back into my life, it's probably the dream language and gaining a deeper understanding and connection with that language and how dynamic it is in every moment, not just in dream life, but in every moment. And the other big thing is the beginner's mind and relaxing into the discomfort, or just relaxing to everything, including that which I can't relax into. So, yeah.
Did you find the Embody True Nature Retreat helpful in recognizing any blockages or limitations in your life?
Yes. Would you like me to expand on? there are a lot of things. The ones that come to mind is creative flow, and understanding in a different way than with my mind, how to connect with my creativity in a way that comes from an inspiration from inside and comes from, the big message for me was connecting with the shared heart, and really like being able to put my trust and my faith into that when everything else is confusing, and patience, is seeing how much impatience is a big blockage for me, and like sort of finding rest and ease in the fact that this is not a quick journey, and like finding peace in that, and so being really able to just be where I'm at. So yeah, creative flow, and also judgments of others and irritations and all that sort of interpersonal stuff that can come up, and other days feels like I'm completely free of, and then the next day everyone's triggering me, and sort of having like some tools to work with that, but the main tool just being patience, and a little bit more distance, and also just taking it on in a way where I can see it as a reflection of myself, but not, just not worry too much in a sense. Yeah, like everything passes. Yeah.
How do you see this work benefiting you in your creative process or working with children and things? Do you see it being beneficial in any way?
Definitely. I feel like, firstly, it's like made me feel, given me, as I was explaining before, like this direction into how to connect with my creative flow, which is a big blockage, has been such a big blockage for me to really just go for things, and follow my passions, and inspirations about like what I'd like to do in the world and how I'd like to grow my work with children, for instance, and my work in community, and so like having just a place to fall into when I feel stuck. And I also am working with children, really like finding more clarity on what it is that I want to offer children, and that's like this anything like, of course I'm not a pro on any of this, but the messages and the teachings I've received here, if I can pass any of that on to the children that I work with, then like I know that I've like done the best service that I possibly can, because working in schools, I see like the lack is teaching children how to live within themselves, and I see how much children from such young ages are already struggling because there is no guidance there, and so to be a mentor in that way would be like the ultimate. Yeah.
What type of people do you feel the Embody True Nature retreat would be good for?
Anyone who's willing, willing to really face themselves. Like, ultimately, yeah, it's embedded within some tradition and context, and I'm sure, like, the flavors aren't everyone's favorite flavors, and people can find it elsewhere, but the message is, like, to me, is the message for all of humanity. So the teachings and so anyone who's, like, searching for that, I would recommend it, but I would also, like, have to say that it's gotta be willing to really step out of your comfort zone and be ready to face things, and know that we are, like, hours walk away from getting out of it. So it's got to be a commitment that comes from within. Yeah.
Thank you, Olivia.
Might be a little more than an hour.
Several hours, I think.
Oh, I thought she said an hour.
She's